Nice and juicy in there. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. That looks real good. Beautiful. Put it up there. Yes, sir.
Every time.
The
Consistency.
seasoning is just right. And the wet age makes it that much more tender.
Yes.
But you don't lose the beautiful fat off of it either.
No.
I love the wet age on
that.
there.
No.
What's up, party people? Terrell Manning here, host of America's Best Restaurants. My travels brings me to Fairfield, Texas, because I hear this place has one of the best steaks in the country. This place is called the Butcher's Choice, and we're gonna try out some steaks, we're gonna try out some fish, and everything in between. Come on, let's go.
Butcher's Choice. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
What do we have here?
We have boudin and egg rolls.
Ooh, okay.
I can have one.
I can try one. And we got a little remoulade sauce here.
Yes, it's delicious.
Nice. I like that. Is this your favorite?
Yes.
Yeah?
It's my favorite.
All right.
The sauce is phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
Okay. I agree with you. It's really good. High five on that.
Thanks.
That's really good. I like that. I want to go in the back because I understand Scooter's back there with
He's
some
back there
steaks for
making
me.
steaks. Uh-huh.
All right, let's go back there and check them
Okay,
out.
come on back.
All right, so I got the mastermind behind the Butcher's Choice back here, and he's gonna give us something real good. We got a ribeye right here, don't we, my man?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So what is so special about this ribeye right here?
Well, first of all, what makes us unique about anything else is that we age these ribeyes.
Okay.
It's a wet age. It's not a dry age.
It's not a dry age, it's a wet age.
We don't salt them and do all this stuff. They're hung for a minimum of 2 weeks.
Okay.
Sometimes 3 weeks.
Nice.
And I actually pay extra money for a steak guy to certify these as a pure Angus cattle.
Wow, okay.
So when they go in there and get sorted in there's not somebody's roping steer that they roped on last Friday night, stuff like that. And then on top of that, we only deal with the top choice or higher.
Okay.
It's either top choice or prime. That's the only ones we deal with. There's no select meat that comes through this building.
Very nice. I love that.
So every time you come over here to get a steak, no matter if you get it next week, 1 week, you might see them people come in here and, oh, that steak was good, that wasn't. This is gonna be good every time.
Right.
So we serve about 16 ounces. Sometimes they go up to 20.
Cool.
But that's your marbling right there. So
Beautiful.
Look at that.
That's beautiful.
So, yeah, make your
Love
mouth
that.
water right there. So we're gonna.
And then you got your own seasoning that you guys have here. Talk about that seasoning a little bit. What's in there, man?
So this took about a year to develop.
Okay.
Everybody's got their own thing, and then there for a while when I was starting out another meat shop at my house, it was state certified.
Right.
I mean, it was it wasn't just under shade tree or nothing like that.
Right.
We started developing stuff, and I was starting to play with this and that, and I said, hey, you want me to season these? Because I'd cook for the guys or something like that.
Right.
Anyway, short of the story is, we took it back and forth to a company, AC Legs. They're real popular, and they started mixing it for us, and we got samples, and over the year, we have our own lot number, our own line of seasonings. So
Okay.
we got this one out, steak seasoning. We have our own fajita seasoning that's getting developed. We have our own jerky seasoning. We also have a lot number for our summer sausage, our jalapeno cheese links, and our smoked links. So we've got a few lines
And people
out right
can
now.
order these, right?
They can order them. We sell this right here in the restaurant.
Love
so
it.
you can buy it by the bags, but this is what we use on everything. We use this on our chicken. People use it on their briskets.
How long are you gonna let this bad boy cook for?
We don't time it. We
Right.
we look at it and
Go by the
Yeah,
temperature.
go that, yeah.
What are we
Let's
going
go.
for? Going for medium rare here?
medium rare, yeah.
Medium rare?
That's my man, medium rare.
Medium rare. It's
Yeah.
the only way to eat a steak.
You got medium well in here, I'll
Yeah.
try to stay in the kitchen and not talk to you.
Exactly, exactly. Nice and juicy in there. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. That looks real good. Beautiful. Put it up there. Yes, sir.
Every time.
The
Consistency.
seasoning is just right. And the wet age makes it that much more tender,
Yes.
but you don't lose the beautiful fat off of it either.
no.
I love the wet age
None
on
of
there.
that. No.
Let's go sit down at a restaurant and let's talk a little bit more.
Let's do it.
So So this is a family-owned and operated restaurant. So I would be doing America a disservice if I didn't sit down with the family of this amazing place, the Butcher's Choice. Scooter, tell me a little bit about the food I have up here, and then we're gonna get a little bit more into your story.
So what we have here is a citrus salmon.
Okay.
We do have Atlantic salmon that's shipped in here, and the fresh veggies, as you've seen in the kitchen.
Yeah, for sure.
We have to do farm-raised catfish because, being served, and then we have a crab cake. It's made in Louisiana.
Okay.
And then also we got some tossed veggies with that. And the lobster sauce we make from scratch here. It's got real lobster in it.
Love that.
And then we also do citrus sauce that's reduced down with a white wine. It pairs really good with the vegetables.
Okay. I love some catfish, so I'm gonna go for some catfish first. Get some of that sauce in there.
Blackened catfish.
Why this theme for a restaurant, right? Why the Butcher's Choice?
So by trade, I like to butcher.
Okay.
We butcher a lot of animals, cows, whatever else.
You like to hunt too.
Obviously like to hunt. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. So anyway, we was running out of the house a lot, and then we had a state certified shop at the house.
Okay.
Cutting fresh meats, steaks. We do a lot of that here. We done butchering out there, and then so we had a food trailer. We decided to call it the Butcher's Choice because I like to butcher stuff, and this is just a choice. This is what we had. We done ribeye sandwiches and ribeye fajitas. We done everything around steaks.
That sounds very good.
And then so from there, we'd sit there on the weekends, and there'd be like lines of cars out there wanting to get fresh steaks cut and seasoned and everything else. So I decided we got to move into town. It grew, and we ended up buying this building, and it came with a lot of restaurant equipment. And it's got 2 nice brick ovens back there for pizzas. And
beautiful.
Yeah. So
you inherited the pizza?
Pretty much. Well, yeah, because we bought it. All the equipment's there.
Right.
And then talking to Sal and Ross, his wife there, that had Padrinos before, he goes, "Man, you ought to try these pizzas." So I've never slung one in my life.
Right.
When the pizza stuff came, we ended up making our own fresh dough every day. There's nothing pre-made here. The only thing we prep in that kitchen is potatoes. And it's because they got to be done before.
Right.
We also cook them in the brick oven.
So, what is one of the more challenging things that you've noticed about owning the restaurant?
Working with my husband.
Working with your husband. And then I'm sure, COVID probably brought some struggles with that, inflation, trying to find workers and stuff like that.
Yes, the first time when COVID came out, we had people come in. We actually opened the restaurant, and people were dropping out left and right. And everybody's like, "What are you thinking?" I'm thinking, "Oh my God, what am I thinking?" Because now I've done invested all this, but it's been a blessing because we dug through it, where the closed doors was doing to-goes only here and there, and then trying to do that struggle. And then some of the guys said, "Man, how are you doing it? We didn't last 4 months. We didn't last 6 months, So I'm hoping that the food and everything that we're doing, I'm gonna call it very custom, is actually bringing people coming in here and bringing them back.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it was a struggle, especially during COVID, because I opened up as soon as that stuff started.
Right.
And obviously, with inflation now, we had with COVID, and then we had the next one next year, and then now we got this strain, the inflation going on. So it's like one of these years, we're going to be okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. Is there anything specific that you guys do in the community, maybe with like some local baseball or softball teams, anything like that?
We try to help out and sponsor, things here and there, little leagues and some baseballs. We try to put our name out there, but advertising's high.
Yeah.
It's expensive for us, and we all have a budget, but the community really enjoys us. You can't please everybody.
Right.
Somebody will complain that we run out of potatoes,
I don't see how anybody can complain about this good food that I've had here today, man. The food's been really, really good. Now that we're coming out of COVID and employment is a little bit better now and stuff like that, how important are your employees to you and to this operation that you have here?
That's a tough one. I had an accident about a month ago, and I was here every day, daylight till dark, trying to make this place work. I had a freak accident, tore up something, had to relearn how to walk.
Wow.
And I cannot thank my staff, my wife, my son, that literally I could not do nothing but sit on the couch. Without them, I'm nobody. Yeah, we might create this and do all that, but with the staff, I mean, that stepped up and doing, Zoom calls / how do I do this? How do I do that from the couch, whatever. That's what kept this place going, especially during this little inflation that went on. You shut the doors, or do you? I've invested everything in there, so I mean, my hats off to my employees. I'm glad we got a group photo, because without them, I wouldn't be here talking to you, really. It's one of those things. Just the way I look at it, I'm not a good quarterback unless I got good blockers.
Right.
Them were my blockers. They took care of me, and I really want to thank them personally. I thank them personally every day. So we took them on a fishing trip not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, some of them never even been in a boat.
That is
just to
awesome.
let them know the appreciation. Catching fish here and there. We all done it as a restaurant family.
Right.
So I consider them family. I mean, she hugs them like their own kids.
Right.
So.
You all interact like your own brothers and sisters.
Yes.
And I love that. It's a family atmosphere. It's a family. You have a family aspect. And even from the customer's point of view, all of your customers are like family. Like, I see different people bouncing from table to table just saying hey to different people. It's like one big family when everybody comes into this neighborhood. And I can tell you all treat your customers like their family. I feel like I'm sitting in your living room right now.
Yeah, if somebody walks in, it might take them 15 minutes to get to a table because they're talking to everybody. And I do the same thing. Sometimes I get out to deliver the food, and there's like, "Scooter, you gonna get caught?" And I said, "I know, it might be. I'll see you in about 20."
Everybody wants to talk to the chef.
Yeah, and I enjoy that. I love that atmosphere that here. So if you work for us here, they want to come back. We had one of the girls that went to a vacation in Wyoming. Their parents said she actually can't wait to go back to work. That's what I want.
Wow.
That's the place where it should be. You want to work to here. So I can't thank them enough for helping me out.
And then I want to wrap up with, where can we find you guys in terms of social media and websites and such?
So we hadn't worked on a website yet. We've been strictly Facebook and then word of mouth.
Yeah.
We do a little advertising here and there on the papers and stuff like that. But right now it's just strictly Facebook. We're going to maybe develop a website later on. But man, the social media is where it's at right now.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Just throw stuff out there.
And if you're filling up the place with just social media, man, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, we'll throw specials that week and throw that dish, and people respond, okay, yeah, and they'll tag people here and there. We're going, we'll see you Wednesday, or we'll see you Thursday, So that's kind of how we're doing it right now.
I love that. Well, family, thank you all so much for sitting down with me, telling me a little bit about your story. I wish you all continued success. America, you guys have got to come check this place out. It is one of the very best restaurants in America. Come check it out, The Butcher's Choice. Man, this place has got everything that you love about Texas. It's got good people. It's got good food. It's got good everything. Come check this place out, The Butcher's Choice. Get out of here, y'all.